Well, we anticipated a little bit of winter weather, and we got it. It's a bit more than they said we were going to get. I got things breaking all over the place. Got a good 6 inches of snow. Well, 8 if you look at the places on the truck, but where it's hit the ground, because it's been warm so much, the ground is warm, and so the stuff is melting. I'm trying to get it cleared and get the road cleared and salted so we can get out of here. We have no power. I'm gonna go to the farm and get the generator and get the propane heater. But I gotta dig us out, salt the road, because it's gonna be 17 degrees tonight. And not only is that gonna make it an icy hill, I'm gonna leave the truck at the bottom of the hill, but also it's gonna create a situation. Yeah, we got more. If you look in the backyard, you can see we got entire trees that are down. I'll be playing with the chainsaw this week, but gives us a situation where it's just too cold. This is a conventional house. It's not going to hold up to that kind of a chill overnight. We could have pipes freeze, things like that. I don't need that kind of problem. So I'm going to get the generator up here. I've got a little oil heater. I'm going to run that heater overnight, and that'll should keep things pretty warm by putting it downstairs. The heat will radiate up. That'll keep any pipes from freezing. I don't know if that showed up on the time warp on the fast video there, but just had a branch break and come down, almost got me. That was exciting. Look up and see that thing coming down. Oh well, it has to be done. It has to be done.
It wasn't a lot of snow, but it had a tremendous effect, not just on us, but on everybody in our area. 250,000 people in our area were knocked out of power. Many of them didn't get it back for more than 4 days. That's not a long time to be without power, but it certainly reminds you of how vulnerable you are to Mother Nature. We're fortunate. We have a small generator that kept our food from going bad. And we had an open fireplace that we stuffed a whole bunch of wood into, and it kept the house relatively comfortable. But I sure was glad when that power came back on.
We're coming up here checking on the farm. I gotta pick something up anyway. I want to get the generator, take it back with us. But I just can't think of anything that's more pretty than that. Now, it's beautiful up here. I love it up here. But sometimes the house looks amazing, by the way. But deer season ended 2 days ago, and I was actually out in the woods. One right there. One right there. There's another one tucked back up in there. They don't care about me. They just don't care. Maybe next year.
With survival mode over and a rough week done, power is restored and we're heading back up to get some more work done on the house.
Well, we're back up here on the build. I've got a couple of things to work on inside today. My reason for that, it's not terribly cold, but it is raining. The snow is melting because it's about 39 degrees outside and it's been raining for a couple hours. A lot of the snow melted last night and day before, and it's been raining all day. Certainly not going to be doing siding today, but we're happy with where we got to, and I'm sure we'll have a few more warm days come at us when we're up here, and we'll jump back on it and kind of pick at that until it's done. But yesterday we came up here and I had an electrician come up here and take a look at the place. Now, I know I had an electrician come not too long ago, but he didn't seem interested in taking the job. This guy is just starting out his own business, and so he walked through and spent a few hours here with a notepad writing down everything that he would need, and we were talking about everything that needs to be done to get to where we are connected with some temporary power. The biggest thing that would do for us, it would allow us to get the rough-in inspection done, and I guess they call it a cover-up inspection, but basically that allows you to put drywall on the walls, which would be great because that means that this would be all drywalled all the way up. There'd be drywall on the ceilings, walls, everything, and then I'd be able to start working on a bunch of other stuff, including painting, cabinets, bathrooms, doors, lots and lots of stuff. One of the things that the electrician did, though, was taking a look at stuff. He pointed out a few things I have not done correctly. Now, I had gone back and resized the boxes before because my boxes were too small. And if you didn't see that episode, there's a number inside here that tells you, based on whether you're using 12 or 14 gauge, how many lines you can have coming through. And you have to add 2 to that for the device that's going to be in there. But the problem I have is I have 2 lines coming through the same hole, and he said they will fail me on inspection for that. So since it's raining outside and I don't feel like being out there, I'm going to go around. Today seems like a great day to go around here and just start working on trying to get these back. Now, this box doesn't look too bad, but some of these boxes, the design of the clamp that holds it in there, when you try to back pull the wire, it strips it. So I gotta be careful with that. Hopefully I won't have too many of them that are too short to come in the other hole, and I won't have to pull too many more lines. Well, we've been in here for a little bit working on these things. I've got this one right here that I started with. I've moved these. Each one of those is in a separate hole. That's fine. I've got to tighten these wires up. This is not going to pass inspection. They have to come up here and be fastened in. So I had the same situation on this one. I pulled one of the wires out, looped it around here. Fortunately, I had left enough play there for a service loop, and I also had to tag this one in right here because it was not fastened on this side. It's just a matter of going through here and chasing everything around, making sure you got them all. That's not a bad thing to have to do today, because sometimes when you're doing this, building something like this, you're gonna have days where you just aren't feeling it. I can't take every day off that I don't feel like coming up here, but I can pick the easy stuff and something simple and just kind of meander through and make some progress and get little ticky-tack things out of the way so I don't have to mess with them later. And that's what we're doing.
On a day like today, progress is slow. We really were enjoying getting the siding done. It's a huge visual impact. But we're working inside while Mother Nature melts away the snow outside. We know we'll get back out there. There will be some more warm days coming at us. But if we can get these electricians in here and have them do the bulk of the heavy work that I'm just not trained to do, it would launch us forward tremendously.
like over here. We got one problem child right there, and another one right there. As far as I see, all of them that I've got wired up are good to go. So just working hard over here, staying warm on this cold day. I think it's about time to go home. I think I've done enough to make myself happy that I did something up here. And you know, sometimes you just gotta mail it in. We got a whole lot of work we gotta do this coming week to get everything cleaned up from all the storm damage, but that's what we're gonna be doing. Come on back and check us out again next time. I can't tell you what we'll be doing. It just depends on the weather.